Welcome back. I'm the Watch King. On this video, we're going to talk about Sigma dials. What is a Sigma? What does it indicate? I have a Sigma on my wrist. I'll pop up an image of what it looks like. It is the Greek symbol of gold, right? On the bottom, it's an O. In this particular case, it's O, indicating that the hands and dial are gold. That's what that means. The T stands for tritium, right? Tritium loom. And the Swiss, of course, is Swiss made. Um, why is it important? What makes it relevant? Well, people like to collect these as, if let's say you're trying to create, a collection. Typically, people don't create a huge collection of 1601s because they could get expensive. But let's say you have a collection of Datejust, you want to steal one, you want this, you want maybe one with a Sigma dial. It was only made for a few years, I would say for about a decade. Between 1965 and 68 was when they first came out with them in that mid to late 60s, and they went through early to mid 70s. This one is 72, 3.1 million serial number, and it fits everything, fits in great with this particular piece. But yeah, you have to make sure when you have a Sigma dial, make sure you know the serial numbers, make sure you know the year. There's a lot of things. I mean, I could buy Sigma dials, and there's aftermarket ones. I mean, it's not that common, but anything is fake now. And does it add value? A lot of people ask me, does it add value? To me, a little bit, depending on the watch itself, right? If the case is good, I mean, you can always swap out the dial, right? If you have a case, but typically I like to keep it all original in the original state. Um, I buy the watch because of the condition. I might give a few more hundred. Like for instance, with this watch, in particular, giving it as an example, I paid $500 more than I'm normally comfortable paying for a 1601 because it's Sigma and the condition. The condition is up here. The Sigma is like halfway, right? It's cool. I get to, sell it to a collector who knows what Sigma is, and I'll educate it to him. And it adds another element. Now, we're only talking about Datejust. They made it in Daytonas. Now, Daytona is a different animal. Daytona is traded in the hundreds of thousands of dollars from this era. And a Sigma dial could be the difference of a few thousand, even up to tens of thousands of dollars between uh, compared to a non-Sigma, right? That is where the money is. That's where really is important. Certain collectors want a Sigma, and the price reflects. With Datejust so much, you can actually get in on the action, and there are a few posted online. You can find them even on retail websites like eBay, right? Collectors can go out and buy them. Typically, the ones that are loose, though, are damaged and not as nice as this one. But either way, if you can buy a Sigma for basically the same price, I mean, a couple hundred more, 300, whatever, buy it, right? If somebody's trying to charge you $1,000 more for a Sigma, maybe reconsider in a Datejust, right? It all depends on the model, and they made them in tons of models. Let me know if you have a Sigma. If you are wearing a 1601, wearing with this video vintage Datejust, check a look at the bottom. Take a look. It's really cool. Sometimes people don't even know. I'm like, hey, this watch is a Sigma, and they don't even know. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It adds a little bit, and it's just to indicate that there is gold. Nowadays, by the way, there is no Sigma, but Rolex only makes gold in their hands and dial only. Like even on their cheapest model, the Oyster Perpetual, it is 18 karat, and I like that. It just elevates it, right? Even though it's not that much gold, it just elevates everything. When I walked into Omega and I asked, do you make gold in all your dials and hands? They go, no, only the two-tone models, right? I like subtle things that Rolex does like that, and I think a lot of people do. So now you know the history of the Sigma dial. I want to thank you all for watching, and stay tuned because I'm going to review this puppy, and you don't want to miss that because this watch is excellent, like triple excellent, like the diamond. So I want to thank you, and have a great day.